Okay. Hi, Moon in Capricorn. Moon in Capricorn. Moon in Capricorn. Can we get some very clear, very interesting messages from Moon in Capricorn people, please? Moon in Capricorn. What's going on for people with Moon in Capricorn? My name is Jackie. I am Tarot of London. It's nice to meet you, Moon in Capricorn. This is your reading. Moon in Capricorn. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Moon in Capricorn. Okay. So this is an interesting reading already, Moon in Capricorn, because I can see that, you know, you are in the process of creating the life that you want. You are in the process of creating what it is. You're not there yet. I can see that. You're not there yet. And I know that. That's causing you to feel a little bit stressed. But like the fact of or stressed, making you feel a little bit down and maybe making you feel like you're losing hope. But the fact of the matter is, you are doing consistent work towards creating the life that you want. You know what I mean? And that's all we can do. In fact, it's the best way to build is to build something very, very slowly, you know, because then it's built on which is what you're doing. You're building your cathedral, you're building it slowly. It takes time, but that means it's built on an extremely firm foundation. So you have wisdom, you have knowledge, you have, you know, the experience you need now to create the type of life you want to live. You know what I mean? Like, I get the feeling that money isn't rushing into you yet, and money has been an issue with you down through money. You know, this is the card about feeling left out in the cold. So for some of you, when I'm speaking about money, I could be speaking about relationships, but really this looks very much so like kind of a work reading to me. You know what I mean? This is about someone trying to build the best future they can for themselves. For some people, that's their relationship. For the majority of the people here, it's talking about the life you want with regards to your career and what you want to build. So that's how I'm going to phrase the readings. But again, you can take it about relationship if you want. So I can see that you have felt that, you know, a bit of lack or a lot of like money not rushing to you. You're doing the work, you're doing what it takes. You know, you have this dream. It's not even a dream, it's a vision. You have a vision for what it is you want to build. You know where you're going, you're working at it constantly, and there's just, as of yet, there's been no payoff. You're like, where's my payoff? Where's my rewards for doing the hard work? Like, you know, I have this powerful vision, I'm working on it, I've been trying to create this vision for so long, and there's just nothing happening. There's no outcome, there's no payback. And you know, I don't think you're losing hope. I do think you've lost a bit of hope, but I don't think you've lost faith in your plan, and you shouldn't. Don't lose faith in the plan. It's not that the plan isn't working. It's just that, you know, I feel for some of you, it's just like there were just certain karmic contracts that needed to be cleansed almost. Like there were just things that needed to be paid off. No, it's cleansed. It's karmic contracts that needed to be cleansed. There were, you know, deep inner transformations that needed to occur. There were changes to the plans. So I do believe that your plan has had to evolve over time, and that was needed. Like the thing is, Moon in Capricorn, I get the feeling that you came at this, you know, this drive for your life with intense passion, which is amazing. But maybe you just had to mature a little bit. You know what I mean? That's what was needed, was to like fine-tune the plan a little bit, you know what I mean, to just get particular on what it is that you were working towards and define the plan a little bit. That's what I think it is. So the plan just had to mature over time, and that's what's been happening. So long as you have been maturing the plan, which to be honest I do think you have, that's the thing, then the universe is just asking you to just have a little bit more patience. Just have a little bit more patience. Keep doing what you're doing. You have two aces here. Like, these are some beautiful cards. You have the Sun, you have the Justice card, things working out. This is a card of, so this is a card of things working out in your favor. This is a card of, you know, the happiest card in the deck. Like, it's just beautiful energy. These are very strong. Like, so it's not that things are not working out for you. It's the fact that it's been a very difficult journey, and I understand that. And I do see that you're feeling a bit exhausted, feeling like, you know, you don't know where to go from here. Like, if this doesn't work out, what can I do? What do I have? Like, you know, there is genuine worry here about the future. but the universe, so I'm glad you came for this reading, because like your highest self wants you to know that there's nothing to fear. Moon in Capricorn, you just need to keep going. You need to keep going. And maybe like, just with regards to feeling so stuck and feeling like so exhausted, you know what I mean? Maybe you could do with placing some boundaries around yourself, and like the amount of time you give to other people, or just boundaries around yourself with maybe looking after your health. There's just a little thing here about, you know, just protecting yourself, protecting your energy, looking after yourself, so that you have what it takes to see the plan through, even if it means taking a little break for a while. I don't believe that that's what you want to do, I have to say. I don't feel that you want to break, but like there's just a little energy here of kind of like minding yourself, because I do think as well sometimes you're very hard on yourself then when things go wrong. Like, you know, I just get the feeling that sometimes you get very downhearted because you're losing faith. But you know, your highest self is saying to you, don't, please, 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 please don't lose faith. Like, even though you don't understand what the reason it hasn't succeeded yet, like some of it was karmic, some of it was karmic, some of it was just karma that you needed to pay off, and it had to be paid, and these are agreements you made when you came to this planet. You know what I mean? Like, you might even have the type of birth chart that says you things come at a delayed time. You know what I mean? Retrograde birth charts are like that. There are other types of birth charts that are like that as well, that just say that you mature at a later time. You know, this full moon eclipse that's coming in is in Taurus, so it's trine to Moon in Capricorn, so it is a nice energy. But like, full moon eclipses are all about change. They're all about being pushed into our destiny, and like this full moon is conjunct the North Node, so that's why it's an eclipse. But it's completely conjunct the North Node, and then like, you know, it's an important time of moving forward. The North Node is all about what's in the future for us, what we should be going after, you know, what lies ahead, what is, you know, our soul purpose kind of like is attached to the North Node. Like, it's a very interesting energy. And so it can be seen as a very powerful portal and a very powerful new beginning. So like, we really can use these times to help ourselves, and you're just being asked to please see that like a lot of this suffering and a lot of this like things not working out for you really did hold very powerful lessons for you, even if it doesn't feel like it. And that, you know, providing, I can hear, I hope you guys can't hear that, anyway, so providing you kind of like stay on track and maintain the power, you know what I mean? I hope that, okay, so there's, oh, it's just a boat going past, is it? Okay, let's see. So long as you stay on track and keep the faith, you know, there's every likelihood of your success. There really, really is. Like, money wants to come to you, new beginnings want to come to you. Look at those two aces, the sun again, like I said, like all of these, they are coming. It's just building so slowly, and I know it's driving you insane. But it is building, I promise you that. It's building, it's coming, like 26, and you know, some of 26 and 4. So like, the fact of the matter is, you know, this new beginning that wants to rush in, like it really does. So I'm gonna have to say it, and I'm sorry to say it. I get the feeling sometimes that you know, you get very, very, very down, and it's almost like the odd time you feel a little bit victimized by your life and victimized by what's going on, and like there's no hope and there's nowhere for you to go. And I do understand feeling like that. Like, we all feel like that sometimes, and I'm not saying you should never feel like that at all. But I am saying that like, getting stuck in it doesn't help you either, because, you know, there's just a little message here as well about your relationship to kind of like loving yourself and knowing that you're worthy. You know what I mean? You are worthy. Like, we're all worthy, but you are worthy. Like, you're being told you're worthy. You deserve all these beautiful new beginnings that are coming to you. You deserve the money, and you deserve the inspiration. Like, you deserve all of it. But then there's just a little call for you to try and stay in an inspired state, you know, even while all the hard things are happening. Like, the fact of the matter is, 2022 astrologically is a very difficult year. It's coming off the back of very long squares between Uranus and Saturn, which are very tense aspects for everybody. It's been a very difficult time, you know, and I feel like it's been difficult for everyone to keep the faith, but you are being asked to just like believe that things will work out for you, because they really, really will. You know what I mean? Just stay the track, stay the track, stay the track, and do something to lift your mood when you fall into these low vibe energies. You know what I mean? Go for a walk in nature, like be outside, go or speak to someone you love who has your back. You know what I mean? But there's just something here about not staying in these low places and not feeling victimized by them, because it's not personal. This has been a very tough astrological time for people, and really everyone is having a hard time. You know, I'm not saying that to diminish what you're going through, but like, it isn't personal. The universe is not out to get you. The universe does have your back. It's just taking a long time for you to... Capricorn is ruled by Saturn as well, so moon by Capricorn, like your moon. And I think, yeah, no, I know that the moon is in its fall in Capricorn, so it's a hard place to have the moon, you know. And like, difficult placements like that, it can mean very delayed rewards. But Saturn always rewards. He rewards when you do the hard work. He always rewards. He just takes his time about it. He wants to make sure we've learned the lessons. He wants to make sure we'll show up for ourselves. He wants to make sure we'll stay the path. We have what it takes. We're trustworthy. We're grounded. Like, we can do it. And once he knows that you're willing to do this, like, he does bring in the rewards. He just takes his time. You know what I mean? He really, really, really takes his time. So that is your reading, Moon in Capricorn. I really hope you can't hear that noise, mind you. I don't see how you can't, but anyway, so sorry about that. I am available for private readings. I do video call readings over WhatsApp and Skype. I don't do recorded video readings, and I don't do email readings. I prefer to speak to people. So if we could even just do it over phone if you don't want to be on video, but I think it's nice if people want to see the cards. I also can do in-person readings in London and in Ireland, so please feel free to get in contact. All my details will be down below. I wish you an amazing day, Moon in Capricorn. Keep the faith. You're working so hard. You're doing so well. Like, I do feel that as well. Your guides around you are just patting you on the back, like they're telling you you're doing so well. You know, you're doing a beautiful job. Don't think you're not. You know, I wish you a really, really good day, Moon in Capricorn, and peace and love.